stealing of the mobile site batteries has been caught.
I heard about that. I remember that story. Well, some people are going to be mad at me this morning, but this is what's on my mind. It's actually something that's been bothering me since I saw it on social media earlier this week. I don't know if you saw this video, Kamisha. Did you see a video posted on Peter Phillips's IG page? I'm not sure if it's also on his Facebook, and I see you chuckling. I know exactly why you're chuckling. The video with him working out?
Yes.
You saw it?
Yeah.
Why do you laugh?
Jamaica moves. Peter moves.
No, listen, it's not the fact of him working out, right? Which of course is commendable. You know, I'm all about encouraging physical fitness. In today's Fit Nation here on Nationwide this morning. So he sets a good example by working out and showing that he's working out. But it's the way that whoever captured the video and then decided to post it went about doing it in just the most unflattering way. Whoever's in charge of his social media is doing him absolutely no favors. In fact, they're embarrassing him, I'd say. So if you haven't seen it, listeners, the video starts out with a buff young man lying on the ground with some dumbbells doing some chest flies. Yeah? Then it pans left, moving on to a second, even buffer young man doing the same thing with some even bigger weights. And then it pans further left, and all you see is a big belly stick up in the air.
Kalila.
And somebody doing the same exercise with some smaller weights. And you look closer and say, hold on, is that Peter Phillips? I mean, it's hilarious. Unless you're Peter Phillips, if you're him, it's embarrassing. And I was like, why would his handlers do that to him? To choose the most unflattering angle to video him from and then post it on social media, his page. They could have had him standing up, they could have had him walking, anything other than lying down, and then showing him from beneath the belly up. It's just, and then to make it worse, they have him lying down next to two buff young men with big weights, so that in comparison, he looks ridiculous when the camera finally pans to him. He should have either been filmed with other people his size, or better yet, by himself, you know, just doing something, or at least from a more flattering camera angle. Any other angle would have been a more flattering angle than the one that they chose. And I get it, okay. He's trying to compete with Andrew Holness, who's posted videos of himself exercising in his office on his stationary bike. He has photos in the Gleaner with the JDF running and looking like a strong, fit young man. But this attempt was not it. This was a social media fail. Peter Phillips's social media people need to be fired, I'd say. Hire a different team because it's only the latest example of a social media fail. This is at least the third one that I can think of immediately. You remember the makeup post?
You remember the Netflix and chill?
No, I'm coming to Netflix and chill shortly. But let me start with the makeup post. I think the makeup one was before the election.
Yes.
And he was preparing for a photo shoot. And sure, people, I mean, men get a little powder when you're going on TV.
Yes.
And for particular photo shoots, you do it. But no self-respecting man is going to post a photo of him getting his makeup done for a said photo shoot. So that was the first one. But the even more egregious one was the Netflix and chill one that you brought up. So he had this photo. I just never forget it. He had some cool looking socks. So that was the most striking thing about the outfit.
Nice
He has
socks.
some nice socks,
Yes.
and he was sitting in a chair
On his iPad.
on his iPad, and he had some headphones plugged into the iPad, and he had one foot up on his knee, and he's watching his iPad. And then he said, I'm just gonna Netflix and chill this weekend. I think that's what the caption said.
Yeah.
And so one of the young reporters here at Kamisha laughing because you get it. One of the young reporters here at the office said, so Peter Phillips don't know that Netflix and chill doesn't mean watching Netflix and chilling. Wait, mean Kamisha, tell them please.
It's the younger millennials who can better tell you the meaning. Yeah?
Netflix and chill is code for come over and let's have
yes,
sex.
but it's having sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come over. You're not really good. Netflix, inviting somebody over to watch Netflix is the pretense for sex. It really
So
just
you
says
can end up with Netflix asking,
it
"Are
really
you
just
still
says
there?"
that we're home alone and we're, gonna hang out, and it's a pretext. Vibes Cartel has a song. A line in a song is that from you come on me yard, me don't know where you're free.
Okay.
Ask if you need some help, you can't speak. Me know you don't come for watch TV.
Exactly.
And it's the same concept.
It's not really to watch Netflix.
All right, I'm coming over. Yeah, let's just hang out and watch TV. Let's just Netflix and chill. That's not what it means. And it's just the latest example of the social media fail, and it shows that he doesn't have young people on his team. Because if you had a young that he's listening to, if you had young people on your team advising you on your social media team, they'll tell you that Netflix and chill doesn't mean Netflix and chill, and it was a whole photo shoot too. It wasn't even a spontaneous thing that they caught him on his tablet, on his iPad. It was a photo shoot to say, I'm Netflix and chilling, I'm young and I'm cool, and this is what I do on a weekend. And that's not what it means. Now, I know that I said after the East Portland by-election that Peter Phillips was done as party leader, but the PNP has decided to stand by him, and that's their prerogative. But Crystal Tomlinson and the PNP-YO have stressed that they need to listen more to the voices of young people, and nowhere is this more evident than in their use or lack thereof or misuse of social media. They need a better social media strategy informed by the people who make the most use of it. The young people, the people that they're trying to reach, people who can tell them that Netflix and chill doesn't mean Netflix and chill. And the strategy needs to start with simply being more present. Invest in one of these Miva devices that we have here in the studio so that every time he speaks, he's streaming live on Facebook, like the Prime Minister. Every event that the Prime Minister speaks at, he's instantly live on Facebook. And when you go on the stream, thousands of people are watching him, and hundreds of people are commenting on him. And for journalists, it's a dream. It makes our job so much easier because you don't necessarily have to expend resources to send somebody everywhere the Prime Minister is. Even if he's in New York or Washington or Rome, he's streaming live on Facebook.
So you get access.
So you get access. And for a politician, it puts him directly in contact with the people without the filter of traditional media. When you're trying to get Peter Phillips audio, I tell you, it can be, if you get it, it might be tomorrow.
Wow.
It's not going to be live for sure, so you don't have the same access. Andrew Holness has 256,000 followers on Facebook. Peter Phillips has 22,000 on Facebook. That's 10 times less. Andrew Holness has 137,000 followers on Instagram. Peter Phillips has 8,895 on Instagram. That's 15 times less.
Does he even have a blue tick on Facebook or Instagram?
I didn't check if he has a blue tick. I'm not sure. People who advise, people who trying to be big major figures stress on the importance of showing up. The importance of showing up is very important to success in whatever you're trying to do. Translate that to the modern era now, and I say it's the importance of showing up on my social media timeline. You need to be showing up on my timeline often with relevant content, not the stage stuff where you're trying to do chest flies on the ground and trying to show that you're Netflix and chill. Get some younger advisors and show up on my timeline. That's what's on my mind.